Hi, my name's Sally Parks. I'm going to take you now through a set of seated yoga postures. The first one we're doing is called Paschimottanasana. It's a seated forward bend. It's excellent for stretching the backs of the legs, the hamstrings, and also the lower back. So let's straighten our legs out in front of us now. So coming onto our mats, just bringing our legs together, lifting tall through the spine. Now just check where you're at with your back and your pelvis. If you find you're tilting under a little bit, you need to put something underneath your hips. If you've got a yoga block, use that. If you don't have a yoga block, you can use 1 or 2 cushions under the hips. And that will just help you to tilt the pelvis forwards a little bit more effectively, and then we can get more length through the spine. So let's now just walk the hands forward. So we're just, again, tilting forwards from the pelvis. Spine just nice and long, really trying to keep that length through the spine as opposed to rounding through the spine. Keep the gaze just level to the floor for now. Again, shoulders just relaxing down, and just see where the hands are now. If you can't quite reach the feet, that's okay. Rather than bending the legs, take either a yoga strap or an exercise band, whatever you have to hand, and just pop that around the feet so it kind of acts like an extension of the arms. Ideally, pop it around the balls of the feet so you get that increased flexion through the ankles and more stretch through the backs of the legs, including the calf muscles. So from here now, again, we'll take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, we're just slowly coming forwards and down, just doing the best you can. Let the face relax. So you're working to challenge yourself, but not forcing any positions, any postures. So just going with your breath, seeing where you go. And then maybe just letting the head relax down a little too, so the back of the neck is nice and long. Let's just hold this for another 4 or so breaths. So breathing nice and steadily through the nose. And with each exhale, you may find you can just go a little bit further, just a little bit further with each breath out. Okay. Good, now just slowly coming up, so we'll take a breath in, slowly lifting up from there, and we'll pop now the band or yoga strap to one side, and we'll just try that again. So from here now, let's take the arms up, so taking a breath in, as you exhale again coming forward. So second time around, you should hopefully find that you feel a little bit more flexible now, you're a little bit more warmed up. If you're not able to reach the feet, that's okay. Again, use your band or your yoga strap. If you can reach the feet now, we're going to take the hands over the tops of the feet, gently drawing our toes back towards us, taking a breath in, and then coming into full forward fold. So remember, you've got the version we just did, and you can stick with that if you prefer. And then again, just letting the head relax down. Another way to hold the feet is to just hold around the outside edge of the feet, so you also have that option. And again, just really lengthening through the spine, letting the head relax down. The upper body is fairly relaxed. The legs are doing the majority of the work. So we've got the top of the legs, the quadriceps strong, they're engaged. And then the opposing muscle groups, your calf muscles and your hamstrings, will start to release and relax just a bit more. Good, neck nice and relaxed too. Again, slow, steady breathing through the nose. And now on an inhale, let's bring ourselves all the way up. So breathing in to lift, just pausing here, and then let's just walk the hands back towards the hips, straightening up through the spine. Great, okay. We'll move now into Baddha Konasana, Cobbler's pose. You can stay where you are on your mat. I'm going to turn around to face you. So let's come off our blocks for a moment. We're bringing the soles of our feet together and just letting our knees drop out to either side. Again, just check where your pelvis is. If you find that you're tilting under a little bit with the hips, again, use your block or your cushions if that's what you're using. So we're just going to pop that under the pelvis if that's appropriate for you. And again, soles of the feet are coming together. This is obviously a great hip opener. Stretches our adductor muscle in the thighs. Hands are going onto the feet now, with the knees just relaxing down towards the floor. We'll take now a breath in and just lift up tall through the spine. Let's draw the shoulders again down away from the ears. We're coming forwards and down from here. So taking again a breath in, and as you exhale, slowly coming forward. Again, take your time. It's quite strong on the inner thigh, so just move into it slowly. You can, if you wish, just use your elbows to gently nudge the legs down towards the floor, but again, do that gently. And then again, just breathing out as you fold down. Pause on the inhale. And as you exhale, maybe take that a little bit further. Breathing in and breathing out. Again, inhale and exhale. Good. Okay, pausing there now. Again, taking one more breath. And then slowly coming all the way back up. And taking a breath in. And relax, exhale. Again, we'll do that one more time. I'm turning to the side now so you can see what my back's doing. And we'll just repeat. So from here, I'm going to use my prop. So again, we've got block or cushion under the hips. Knees are out to either sides. And again, we're drawing tall through the spine. Ideally, we're keeping the back as flat as we can as we come down. So from here, again, slowly lowering, breathing out. Again, pause, inhale. Breathe out, taking it a little bit further from there. Again, inhale, exhale again, fold. You may feel you've gone as far as you can safely now, so do stay where you are if you prefer. Or coming with me, coming down a little bit more. And then the head just relaxes down last of all. Again, you can take the elbows a little bit wider, so you press onto the inner thighs, giving yourself a little bit of an adjustment. And again, just letting the head relax down. Really important you keep breathing. So slow, steady inhales and exhales through the nose. And you may feel as you relax into the pose that you can just get a little bit more length through the spine as well. Inhaling now to come up. So again, just do take your time as you lift. Breathing in, slowly coming all the way up from there. And shoulders just relaxing down, face relaxed. Okay, good, well done. So moving on now, let's bring our legs together. So just one hand on either side of the knee, just slowly coming up from there. And we'll come now into a posture called Janushasana. So reaching our left leg out from here in front, and the right knee is just dropping out to the side. We've got the sole of the foot to the inside of the leg. Again, you can keep using your prop underneath your hips, or you can take that away now. So we've got a gentle hip open here, and we're stretching through the opposing leg. Again, you can use a strap or a band around the foot if you prefer, or you can just take your hands onto the foot. Taking a breath in now, exhaling as you come forward. So reaching for the foot, again, do use your strap if you prefer. Again, get the length through the spine first, so lifting up, breathing in, breathing out as you fold, forwards and down. And then just letting the head relax down too. So we've got the length from the base of the spine, the shoulders are drawing down away from the ears. Slow, deep breathing. And again, the face, head, neck, just nice and relaxed from there. With each exhale, you may find you can just lengthen through the spine a little bit more. Inhale now, coming up. So let's straighten the arms and just lift the upper body away from the thigh. And then releasing the hands, coming back up to sitting. Okay, let's do it on the other side. So straightening out now the right leg, drawing the left leg back, and knee drops out to the side. Again, use a strap or band around the foot if you prefer, if you can't quite reach the foot. Otherwise, just taking the hands forward. Again, just taking your time, popping the hands around the foot. Taking a breath in and then breathing out to slowly come forwards and down. Allow the head to relax down last of all, so back of the neck elongates. Slow, deep breathing. So that left leg now is really nice and relaxed. We're really stretching quite strongly through the right leg. On your next inhale, we'll again just straighten the spine. So lifting from here, inhale, straightening the arms, releasing the foot, walking the hands all the way back, coming up from there. And now we'll just bring the left knee back to the centre line and reaching that out. Okay, the next one's called Parvatasana. It's an upward plank position. It's nice and strong on the arms. We've got our legs together. They need to be strong. So pressing the legs together, the toes are pointing away. The hands are moving to the floor behind the hips, with the fingers pointing towards the hips. From here now, heel of the hands into the ground, and we're lifting the chest from here. Okay, keeping everything strong, so you're kind of rolling the thighs in towards one another. Draw the navel in so you're strong to your centre, through your banders. And we're pressing into the hands, lifting up, ideally getting the toes on the floor. And then the head is going back from here. So the neck is nice and relaxed. I've got my toes pointing down towards the floor and the legs are really feeling strong. Slowly coming down now. Just take a rest, let the hips come to the floor. Just take a breather. You might like to just roll the shoulders out a couple of times before we try that again. So again, just pressing legs together, pressing hands into the floor nice and firmly, spreading out the fingers. Okay, with the face nice and relaxed now, slowly pressing into the hands, coming up, lifting the hips, head relaxes back, breathe. And then again on your next exhale, releasing all the way back down from there, just slowly lower. Okay, and again just coming back to sitting, let the arms relax. So now we'll come into a seated twist called Marityasana C. We'll start by bending up the right leg. So the right foot is coming back towards the hip, drawing up toward through the spine. If at this point you find the spine is still a little bit rounded and the pelvis is slightly tucked under, take again your yoga brick and just pop that underneath the hips. Okay, good. Now just check you've got the knee directly over the ankle on the bent leg. The left leg is nice and strong, pressing into the heel. We'll hug to start with, the right leg in with the left arm, and just take the right hand to the floor behind. Let the shoulders now just draw back and down, drawing up tall through the spine. We've already started to rotate through the torso. If you'd like to take it a little further, we can bring now the left arm to the outside of the right leg. The left elbow is clearly bent. Let the right shoulder now roll back and down as you press the left arm firmly to the outside of the right leg and start to turn your gaze. Taking a deep breath in, lift tall through the spine. As you breathe out, start to twist just a little bit more. So again, face is nice and relaxed. Trying to get that lift through the spine as we inhale, and as we exhale, just turning to twist a tiny bit more from there. Again, left leg is nice and strong. Let's take 2 more full deep breaths. Getting ready to release now, let the left arm relax, slowly turning back to centre. And we'll just straighten out now the right leg and do that again on the other side. So drawing our left foot back towards us, again drawing tall through the spine. Right leg again nice and strong. We're rotating the torso towards the left now, bringing the left knee in towards the chest with our right arm. The other hand is just to the floor behind you. Taking a breath in now, lift tall through the spine. Breathe out, start to turn. Again, if you'd like to take it a little further, bring the right arm over the left leg, so it's pressing to the outside of the left leg. Gaze nice and steady and still, shoulders drawing down. We're breathing in now as we lift tall through the spine and breathing out again to twist. Right leg is strong and engaged. Holding it here for 2 more breaths. And then getting ready to release. So coming all the way back round now, just slowly turning back round from there and just relaxing the left leg back down. Good. Coming into now boat pose, Navasana. We'll pop our brick to one side. And then we're bending both legs. We've got our feet flat to the floor to start with. Legs are together. Pop the hands under the thighs so you can draw tall through the spine again. So you're getting that sense of lift all the way through the upper body. Taking the weight back now, so the back's going towards the back of the sitting bones. Use your core muscles, so draw the navel in, so using your banders, draw up through the pelvic floor. And let's try now just lifting the feet from the ground. Again, keeping the face relaxed. If that's feeling good, take the arms away, so reaching them forwards, increasing our overload. Again, staying nice and lifted through the breastbone, so it's almost as though someone's drawing you up by the sternum. Pausing here, 2 more breaths. And then when you're ready, bringing feet back down to the ground. Good, we'll just take a small stretch for the back before we repeat that. Legs reaching out. Slowly folding forwards, take a nice deep breath in and just curling the spine forwards and down. Draw the chin towards the chest. Pausing here. Slowly rolling all the way back up now. And let's try it again. So coming back to our Navasana, again bending the legs, hands under the thighs, again drawing tall through the spine. Let's from here now just pick the feet up away from the ground. Okay, either staying here or again reach the arms away. Stronger option from there, we're reaching the legs away as well. Lifting our drishti, our gaze towards the big toes. Draw the shoulder blades together a little now. Press the legs together. Again, we're strong in our core. Pausing here, breathe. And then gradually release. Let the feet come back down. Breathe. That's the end of our seated sequence. Well done. Thank you for joining me.